Hello, everybody. So today what I want to talk about is strength standards in the context of power building. Now, for a lot of us, we're already familiar with the 1,000-pound club in the context of power lifting, right? That's your 1 rep max squat, bench, and deadlift adding up to 1,000 pounds, and that's considered a really good strength standard for the average guy to strive for in the gym. However, for those of us who aren't too interested in powerlifting, we're more interested in building muscle mass, we just want to look a little bit better without our shirt on, or just have no desire to step onto the powerlifting platform, that's where power building is going to come into hand, and let's talk about some strength standards for that application. One of the big things we want to look at is getting away from 1 rep maxes and instead focusing on higher rep standards for the sake of muscle building. Now, there aren't too many established standard charts out there for this. However, there is one by Mr. Dante Trudel. Now, if you're not familiar with Dante Trudel, he is one of the all-time greats. He helped pioneer what's known as DC training or dog crap training, which is a type of high-intensity rest-pause training. Let's dive into his chart for strength standards now. What he believed is you should chase these numbers here on the screen, and that once you've attained them, you've hit your genetic limit in the context of bodybuilding. They are as follows. The squat, 500 pounds for a set of 20. The deadlift, 600 pounds for a set of 10. The dumbbell incline, 200 pounds per hand for a set of 10. Rack chin-ups, 200 pounds plus body weight for a set of 10. And if you're unfamiliar with the rack chin-up, that's a style of chin-up where you put your feet up on a box or a bench, and they should be elevated to about shoulder height so your body makes an acute angle. Then the machine dip, 400 pounds for a set of 10. And the last but not least, the barbell row, 500 pounds for a set of 10. Now, as you can imagine, looking at these numbers, anyone who hits these numbers is going to be absolutely massive, let alone strong as all get out. And speaking of mass, Dante, from what I could find looking around online, at his peak came in at roughly 280 pounds. So we wanted to scale that out in terms of body weight, and here's what I came up with. The squat comes out to 1.79 body weight, the deadlift 2.14, both the dumbbell incline and rack chin-up 0.71 body weight, machine dips 1.43 body weight, and the barbell row 1.79 body weight. Then, taking these figures, what I decided to do was put in my own body weight of roughly 194 pounds, and according to the Dante chart, here's what I should be striving for. A 345-pound squat for a set of 20, a 415 for 10 deadlift, 140 per hand for a set of 10 on the dumbbell incline, body weight plus 140 on the rack chin-up, 275 pounds for a set of 10 on the machine dip, and then 345 for 10 on the bent-over barbell row. Now, as I go over these numbers, what I can tell you for myself personally is the deadlift, I'm already there. The deadlift, or the squat, I've done 315 for 20, so I'm very close. On everything else, nowhere near it. Plain and simple. And when I think about my overall physical development, that tracks because my upper body's not very muscular, whereas I've got a good bit of mass on my hamstrings and low back and caboose. So that would track as to why the squat and deadlift are where they are. Now, there's going to be some debate because Dante was very open about using chemical enhancement. I personally think that it's great that he's open and honest about it. I wish more of us could be if we are enhanced. So let's talk about that thing and how that affects our strength levels. From what I can find, it seems to be anywhere between 5 and 20% increase in strength when you do opt to become enhanced. Personally, I think the 20% is an outlier, so we're going to say 7.5%. So if we massage those numbers a little bit, here's what I would arrive at 194. Squat, 320 for a set of 20. I've done 315. I'm good there. The deadlift goes down to 385. The dumbbell incline, 130. Rack chins, 130. Machine dips, 255. Barbell row, 320. Regardless of whether or not we massage those numbers for that thing, I think by having this chart in front of me, this gives you a really good idea of what muscle groups to better focus on and attack in the context of a power building program. And you could very easily change out your body weight. Let's say you weigh 215 pounds. Now all of a sudden, the squat is 385, deadlift 460, 155 for the incline and rack chins, 305 dips, and then 385 on the barbell row. Again, it's not so much about hitting these numbers, but the simple act of chasing these numbers that's going to help you build quite a bit of muscle mass. And then honestly, anyone who's hitting these numbers, if you decide you want to take up powerlifting, well, you've already got a very wide and impressive base of strength and work capacity to get there. Anyways, hope you found this useful. I'll catch you all in the video next time. And as always, I'm going to put an infographic carousel about this on my Instagram, which is amplified.training. Have a great day, everybody.